Alright, broadcast is now live. Wonderful. Just going to post this on my media accounts, on social media's jazz. Before I get started here, in the meantime, I think I will share my screen. Be using my full screen, my Blender for this. And then, yeah, okay. Go to my Twitter and Facebook. Okay, let's see. For a day. Okay. Alright. That'll be good. So, I think I'm going to rock some Portal music while I get this going here. Alright, so just make sure everything's in order here. Alright, so what I basically have here is a model I made from a tutorial for Minecraft. I've been working in Blender for some time now, a couple weeks, but I've never actually tried texturing anything, getting an actual mesh like this one here to have a texture. As you can see, it's actually terrible, very terrible right now. So I'm just going to be spending the next few minutes to get this texture that I downloaded from a website onto this character model. So we'll see how it goes. Should be pretty straightforward, and yeah, we'll go into that. All right. So I'm just gonna make sure everything's still okay. Actually, thinking more some Halo ODST. Okay, so we'll start with this top of the head. I've already done the front and the side faces for the model. I was following a tutorial for Minecraft because I'm really trying to get used to, or really just in general understand UV texturing in Blender because I made a couple character models and uh, I didn't know how to break them up into. I actually didn't know how to break up this like a model here into a UV texture so that I could texture it in Photoshop. So I didn't know how to go from this to something like this. And in the tutorial I was watching, um, you build a model like this, and the dimensions are all already preset because it's from Minecraft. And then you take a texture, and then you apply it to the model. So instead of going from model to texturing, it's more like texturing to modeling. Um, I mean, not really in those terms, but in terms of workflow, that's how it goes from, here to here, which is normally how it goes. You put the model first and then you texture it. But in this specific circumstance, we're going to be taking the texture and applying it to the model instead of vice versa. Anyway, I did the front face here and all around his head, as you can see. And now it's time to go for the top of the head, which should be pretty easy. So I'm just going to select the top of the head in this window here. And in this window, I'm going to click and drag, holding control so that it snaps to the grid. Right there, take this one and snap it there. This one, snap it to that one. And snap this point to here. Now I know this isn't actually quite correct because for the other faces I had to rotate them in order, I don't know why, but for some reason I had to rotate these faces to fit the texture. I mean in this case, it's just hair, so I don't think we really care. But yeah, so we're not gonna have to really mess with it much. We'll move on. I'm gonna move on to the bottom of the head here. This face right. Nope, that's not it. Let's see if I can actually get in the Z mode here. Okay. Nope, not quite this one. And I want. There we go. Now I got it. So the bottom of the head is going to be, I think it's going to be this guy. Hold control, grab each point, hold control so it snaps to the grid here. So as you can see, the beard is not on the right part because it shows up here. This brown part, but it's not showing up over here. So we're gonna have to press R, and we'll try 90. No, let's try R. I gotta select all of the vertices with A. Hit R and try. There we go, 270. And so had to rotate it 270 degrees, which means that this beard part was probably, on this side or this side on the arm where we couldn't see it. So I just had to rotate it to get it to the front here. Okay, let's see, we'll go with the chest piece now. Z. Alright, so we got the chest piece here, and I think the chest piece should be this one right here. I was Gordon Freeman for Halloween once, so you'd think I'd know the suit, in and out. Um, but in terms of these textures, it's a little bit more difficult to identify them. And actually, I think this is the front now that I look at it. I think this might be the back. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab these points and move them over here. And then I'm going to hit A and rotate. Let's try 270. Okay. No, I don't think that's right at all. Actually, now I know that's wrong. That is the side view. The front view would be this one. Yeah, okay, because um, we can see here that this. Oh, I have this totally confused. Okay. So the reason it's confusing to me, at least, is because and this should be obvious, but I'm a noob to Blender. So where on this UV map, we can see that the head and the top of the head, um, they all are they're cubical. So it's a cube, so all the dimensions are equal from up and down to left and right. But the torso is not. So the torso on the UV map is split up. So that means that we need to split these UV maps up equally. So this doesn't belong on the front. What I think does belong on the front would be, let's see. I think it would be this. Okay. And the back would be this one here.